And welcome back to another Paul's Aquariums unboxing video. We have four awesome boxes of fish and some really nice fish that I want to take home, which I ordered just for me. But before we start, I thought I would show you some other fish that arrived a couple of days ago in between the unboxing videos. If you are a member on my channel, you would have already seen these in one of the members videos. How awesome is that? So we have some more freshwater stingrays. So these are pure Matoros. I think there are two boys, two girls, eating really well on chopped up shellfish as well as pellets. And we have a ton of little baby mono peacock bass. Yes, these are the little peacock bass that turn into monstrous peacock bass. They're like 60, 70 centimeters. Very awesome little fish. Fat little bellies on them, if you can see from my murky glass. Oh, how cute are they? Well, we have peacock bass and we have freshwater stingrays back in stock. To the unboxing. Why, hello there. We have lots and lots of fish. Hopefully my fish are in here. I did get the same type of fish to sell, so if everyone sees them and goes, that's unfair, there should be some for sale as well. Maybe. First bag. Oh, they're not even fish. Yay, blue shrimp. We have blue Neocaridina shrimp. These are a Chinese shrimp that lives in mountain streams, low mineral content, sort of low pH, very easy to look after, and they're blue. They're sort of line bred of the normal sort of shrimp that you get in those sort of areas, but they're blue. They are awesome. Now, because they are a shrimp, they are tiny, and tiny things get eaten by bigger things. So if you do keep them with fish, fish are going to try and pick at their eyes and their legs and that. And shrimp, not being terribly smart because their brain is shrimp size, don't really hide, so they sort of swim in front of the fish and get nipped off. So if you do want to keep these, keep them with the smallest little nano fish like little tiny otocinclus catfish and pygmy cories, stuff that doesn't really hunt down fish, but even guppies and neons are going to try and nip at them, so they do better in a shrimp only tank. But first bag, we have awesome blue shrimp. Yay! We've jumped to Africa, so Malawi cichlids. Now, ironically, these are rusty coloured because they are rusty cichlids, but they don't really stay rusty coloured. They sort of go a nice purple colour with rusty edges. So brown. Well, light brown, darky brown, dark and light brown, rust coloured brown. But they are a really nice fish. I think another name for them was lavender cichlid or something like that, which obviously is because they have that nice purple sort of colour in the middle. So nice Malawi cichlids, they're going to max out like 12, 14 centimetres. Super aggressive to other fish that aren't Malawi cichlids, so you want to keep numbers together. I think there's a couple of bags of those, so it looks like there's only 10 in this bag, but I think we've got like 20 or so of them. Very cool fish. So you haven't had them for a while, but we have more Malawis. Yay. Oh, they're tiny. They are really small. Okay, they're a Corydoras. Why is it dripping? Let me stop dripping. So these are pygmy Corydoras, a little bit smaller than normal, but there are lots of them in the bag. So pygmy cories, actually these go well with the blue shrimp. Yay! Don't really go well with the rusty cichlids as they would get wiped out pretty quick and wrong pH and everything. So these are South Americans, they have a low pH, perfectly fine with little peaceful fish, tetras, stuff like that, raspora, shrimp. Very nice, schooling, peaceful little catfish. And unlike other little Corydoras, they will sort of swim in the middle and the top, as well as just down the bottom. So they're sort of school. Very cool. I've got some little baby ones at home, which might have been in one of my fish room videos in the last month or so. Not entirely sure if they're in there or not, because there's too many fish, not enough fish. But we got some little baby ones of those swimming around with some micro raspora at the moment. But they are back in. Awesome little tiny nano fish. Oh. Okay, we did get a lot of better fish last week, but we didn't get really any of these. Look at that. Oh, okay, these are not going to last long. Look at them. So these are koi betters, but they are koi longfin or koi, don't even know what you would call them. They're not really half moon, but they've got huge half moon tails. They are really nice fish. So yeah, there are a lot of different types of betta fish, or Siamese fighting fish as they used to be called. I think there's like about 6 or so in here, but they are nice. Look at that. So be super quick if you want one of these boys. Only got boys this time. Actually, no, I think we got girls as well. There may be girls there. Okay, forget I said only got boys this time, but we only got these boys this time. Wow, that's nice. Okay, they're going to color up a lot nicer than that as well. These are not cheap compared to the other ones, so expect, I think, around sort of like that $40, $50, but it's worth it when you look at them. They're really, really nice. Koi betters, yay! Oh, a tiny little bag. Oh, some suckermouth fish. Okay, these are bristlenose, marbled bristlenose. Really, really hard to see in the bag, but marbled bristlenose are marbled. So they look like a super red with brownie splotches to them because they're marbled. Super reds were line bred from marbleds, and marbles come from normal ones, and so on and so on. So still a bristlenose, just a different color and a different pattern. South American, so anything pH wise 6 to 7, and they get pretty chunky, like 14, 15 centimeters max. Really nice, peaceful suckerfish. They will sort of eat half dead or dying fish, so obviously you don't want to keep them with fish that are half dead or dying, but you shouldn't really have half dead or dying fish. Cut. Oh, another type of whiptail catfish. These have the awesome snout. Look at that. Oh, that's so ridiculous. So he's a phallowella. Look at the snout. You could just call them weird, cool fish with a snout. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So they are very, very cool. They are South American again. They look like a twig. Another name is twig catfish, obviously, because they look like a twig. So slightly acidic again, perfect with neons and all those nice peaceful fish. They are an algae eater, but they're sort of going to get out-competed with things like bristlenose, because bristlenose are fast and aggressive eaters. These just sort of sit there and go, oh no, I won't go near the food because there's a bristlenose down there, and then they'll just sort of waste away. So you don't want to keep them with things that will out-compete food with them, but they will eat algae wafers, algae in your tank, slightly higher protein food, the dead fish again. Stop putting dead fish in your tank, and all that sort of stuff. So they're all around just an awesome scavenger, and they've got like a weird snout. Look at that. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, we have them back in. Be quick, because I think there's only like about 8 or 9. I think there's a couple of bags of those. Okay, I did see it on the invoice that there was only one of these. We did order more, but we got sent one. This is a female blue dwarf gourami. One. So one lucky person gets a female. I know, quite a few people after them. There may be normal females in there, but we have one blue female dwarf gourami. I'm not even going to really put her on the screen because there's one. I know. We're going to try again next time for more. Oh, I forgot I ordered these. More ram cichlids. If you saw the really nice gold ones last time, these are a platinum version, which is like, sounds boring, but it's like an albino blue ram, which makes it a really nice light blue color. Sort of that color there, but nicer. And really, really pretty. They have a nice orange head, well, sort of yellowy orange head. But the albino gene gets rid of the boring browns, so you don't have any brown, you just have a really nice platinum blue colored fish. Platinum rams, South American, peaceful little dwarf cichlid, going to max out like 5-6 centimeters. Very, very cool fish. Yay, they're nice. You should put them with tetras and stuff like that. But if you put them with the shrimp, they're going to keep trying to eat your shrimp, which is not good for the shrimp, but great for the rams. This is technically what I've ordered, but slightly bigger. And if you can kind of see them, they don't have much color yet, but these are red devil angelfish. Yes, we have a couple of bags of red devil angelfish. They go red. They go really, really nice and red. When they're small, they kind of look like a normal marbled angel with a slight amount of sort of orangey yellow to them. As they mature, they go a really, really nice red color. So hopefully the bigger ones somewhere here, and I did order a whole lot, but I only got like 4 or something of them. So they're mine, I'm sorry. That's why I work 24 hours a day. I get to take cool fish home, but I got these. So you can buy these and they will grow up bigger. I think they retail for around about that $20, $25 price range. Cheaper if you're a member. Oh no, the member thing again. There will be a discount code in this video as well, but you have to hunt for it. But if you want an easy code, there's one code on the members channel. There you go, check that out. So red devil angelfish, there should be a few bags of them. Really, really nice. Like a normal angelfish, just a different color variety. Well, they are a normal angelfish, just a different color variety. but very cool red. We don't get them in that often. When we do get them in, they kind of sell quick. Hence why I tried to get some bigger ones. So hopefully I can breed them and have lots of them available randomly. Oh, now they are nice. They are a really nice tetra. Oh, and they're a decent size. So these are like the black neons we had last week, but the albino version, which gets rid of the black. So you couldn't really call them a black neon, could you? They're like a white neon, but they're not a neon, they're a black neon. Really cool schooling fish, South American again, so same sort of water requirements, so 6'5" to 7 is fine for these guys and girls. They sound boring, but they have a fluorescent white stripe on a lovely orange body. Orangey yellow, not really orange. Okay, on a yellow body. Really nice schooling fish, so you want 5 or more of those. Awesome in a planted tank because they just glow. They're like a really nice tetra. And this video is not sponsored by anyone, but I do have Vitalis fish food in stock. Lots of new Vitalis fish food turned up this week. If you haven't seen this stuff before, I feed it to a lot of my fish at home as well as fish in the shop. It is made in the UK. It is a cold pressed flake food as well as pellet, which means it's soft and awesome. I am not sponsored by Vitalis, by the way, but I do sell this online. So if you're in Australia, I have it on my website as well as in the shop, obviously. If you want a discount, I currently have it discounted on the online shop, and you can use the discount code in the members video. Yes, I know I'm going on about members videos, but that discount code in the members video does the whole of the online stock as well. So if you want me to send you some stuff and you live in Australia, we have lots of Vitalis fish food. Obviously the stuff I've got online is different than the stuff in the shop. So if you see any that's out of stock online, send me a message or whatever, and I can add more to it. But how cool is that? Lots and lots of different types of really good quality flake and pellets. Soft, awesome food, made in the UK, not overly expensive. I think like little thing of tropical pellets is like $24, and that's 140 grams. The flake foods I think are like $12.95, and I think 19 or something. Yeah, $19.95 for a thing of flake like that. So there's tropical, there's goldfish, there's marine, there's pellets, awesome little plaque wafers and stuff. I keep forgetting to add all this stuff to the videos. If you want to see more random products and discounts on that, comment down below or click the thumbs up. And let's go back to the video now. And we have some sucking catfish, what you should not do to a cat. Now these will survive slightly cool to warm water. They get big, like 25 centimeters. A lot of people keep them with goldfish. Don't keep them with goldfish. If you have one of these in your tank with goldfish, it's a matter of time before it gets really, really big and it starts to suck on the sides of the goldfish. If this is the goldfish and this is the sucking cat, suck, 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 bad. Because that will upset the goldfish, irritate it, so separate them. Give it back to an aquarium shop or something. So they do better with slightly more robust fish, fast swimming fish, things like dinios and that. They're from Southeast Asia, so they'll survive 20 degrees up to like nearly 30 degrees. They will get big. Looks like we've got a mixture of gold ones and normal colored ones and marbled ones. Really good little algae eaters, but as I said, when they get big, they're gonna start sucking on slow moving fish. Seem to be very popular with goldfish, but we do not recommend them with slow moving things like goldfish, and they like the water a little bit warmer anyway. But lots of sucking catfish back in. More wiggly loaches, yay! Normal cootie loaches, so like an eel, but not an eel, because they're a loach. So stripy, cool, we get a lot of them in, there's quite a few different varieties. These are the everyday common stripy cootie loach, awesome. Peaceful community, Southeast Asian again, so anything from like 6 to 7 pH and schooling, so you want a group of 3 or more of them. The more you have, the more you're going to see they're going to be out and about rummaging around the bottom. Not an algae eater, but they'll eat food scraps off the bottom and generally keep the floor of your tank clean. Obviously big fish will try and eat them, so you keep them with smaller fish. They are super peaceful, so they're going to be fine with stuff like guppies, neons, all that sort of wonderful stuff. A all round nice weird fish if you want a cool stripy eel that's not an eel and doesn't eat fish. It's going to nibble on a dead fish, but back to that whole dead fish thing, you shouldn't really have a dead fish. If you do, take it out of your tank. Cootie loaches. We haven't had these before. So these are swordtails, but these are lighttail red Homer or Simpson. It's not Homer. It tricked me. red lighttail Simpson or something swordtails. Don't ask me why they named them. They're red, they have lighttails, they're a swordtail. Unfortunately, they didn't have any blood red ones, but we got these, which are kind of different. And lighttail is sort of that half moon sort of shape. So they have a half moon sort of shaped tail. They're a swordtail, so Central America, anything from like 18 degrees up to like 28 degrees, live bearing, little live babies, generally a pretty looking fish. Very easy to keep. Swordtails, called swordtails because the male has a sword and the female doesn't. But the lighttail ones, it's kind of hard to tell almost because they're lighttaily. But yeah, you can tell by their little pointy fin as well, because the males have a pointy fin and the females don't have a pointy fin, and that goes with pretty much just about every live bearer. Here we go. So we have, trying to read it upside down. What's it say? It says something rather, red Simpson swordtail, lighttail things. That's what they are. We have a couple of bags of those. Something different. Ooh ah. And that is box number 1. So we're going to box number 2. So box number 2 is lots and lots of angelfish. So these are the bigger angelfish. Obviously they're angelfish. They're not my angelfish, but they are big angelfish. And a few people wanted bigger angelfish. There's a few more in there, but I'm not very strong, so I'm not going to lift all the bags up. But you get an idea. It looks like stripy angels, darker stripy angel. Is that a veiltail? Maybe a veiltail, and some more stripy angels. So we got lots of bigger stripy angelfish in. Obviously South American, and yeah, they are going to be big enough to eat little tiny tetras. So don't mix them with things like shrimp, because the shrimp will be gone. They'll be well and truly gone. Otherwise, slightly bigger tetras like those albino black neons. I was going to say green neons, but there's no albino green neons. I don't think so. But yeah, things like that sort of size are going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, lots of big angels. Hurrah! And we have some cold water fish from China and Japan. Golden medakas, silver medakas, and black medakas. So otherwise known as Japanese rice fish, but they do come from other places other than just Japan. Very nice little fish. Interesting, weird way of these breeding is they have like a little group of eggs underneath them, which looks like clear grapes, and then they scatter them. And you do get lots of little baby ones if you've got enough plants and stuff like that. Unheated, so they'll survive 5 degrees up to like 25, nearly 30 degrees. Very cool, pretty little fish. So something awesome if you want something that stays small, like under 5 centimeters, in a nice little planted cold water aquarium. Or pond, patio pond, stuff like that. These are perfect, really pretty little fish. And if you mix all the colors together, you get a weird variety of colors, which is kind of cool too, because yeah, we've seen a lot of people now breed them, bring them in, and they're sort of half orange and half silver and motley black and all sorts of stuff. So I think there's 3 different colors in here, so be quick. They are nice, lovely, peaceful little cold water fish. Have not had these for ages. Keyhole cichlids, another South American fish. Peaceful, kind of cool. Got a keyhole shape kind of to them. These are relatively small, but they will get around that 10-12 centimeters. Lovely shade of brown, but they look cool. So, you know, you make up for the lack of color with the coolness factor. Pretty awesome little fish. Bit hard to tell males and females, I think, at the moment, but possibly have males and females there. I think there's about half a dozen or so, but keyhole cichlids. Yay, South American lovely little fish. I'm sure I got these last week in the mystery unboxing. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I got them the week before. I don't know, all my weeks are merging into one week now. But sparkling gouramis, because they're awesome. We have more sparkling gouramis. So now we have like an army of sparkling gouramis. Southeast Asian fish again, really small, like 5-6 centimeters max. They have little sparkles on them, like bluey green speckles. Very cute little fish. They're a gourami, they breathe through the surface, they've got little tiny whiskers. What more could you want? They are pretty little fish. If you want another little nano fish for small community tanks, sparkling gouramis. They are a little hunter though, so don't keep them with shrimp because they're just going to go for the eye and the leg and the toe. Shrimps have toes? I'm sure they do. The tip of the leg of the shrimp, the toe. They'll go for the toe. Shrimp toe. Oh, discount code word. Shrimp toe. Use that. If you've missed that, you can go to the members thing. And it's easy on the members thing. Otherwise, just go back to that. And that was your discount code for any fish or plants in the shop. And maybe the members' fingers over everything. Who knows? You won't know till you're a member if you want to be a member. But you don't have to because there was a discount code in this video. Yes, shrimp toes. Like shrimp toast, really? Cut. Why? Oh, these are my fish. These are the red angels. See, that one looks nice. That one looks nice. But what you're not really seeing is the dead one in the bottom of the bag. I'm not really going to show you a dead fish on camera, but this is what happens when I order fish for myself. I ordered more, I only got these, and there's a dead one and a dying one in a bag. So I probably need to now cut and tend to these because the water is murky. There's probably ammonia in the bag. So disappointing, but look at the color of them in the bag. This is the color, and I'm not going to talk very much because I need to get them out of this bag, but that is the color of what those other red devil angels are going to go like just in a month or two. This is only a month or two bigger size, and no, I can't order more of them because they don't have them. And these are not super expensive like some of the other ones that have been around are, but only a few alive ones. I'm going to go now and tend to these. Oh look, we've jumped again. We have an extra box of fish. Now, I didn't expect this box of fish to be in this video. Not only do we get the stingrays and the peacock bass at the start, and all the fish that you've just seen up to this point, and there's a few more in those boxes, we have a box from Gold Coast Discus. Ooh, ah. Oh look, there's even a note. Thank you, Paul. Enjoy. I will. Pretty sure that's from Darren. Thank you very, very much. We have, what have we got? Obviously we've got discus, only little discus at the moment because we don't have any big discus tanks, but we also got, hopefully, oh, there they are. Now these won't probably be on the screen, but you can see what they are. They are peppermint bristlenose. I think there's only 10 because they had slightly bigger ones than what we wanted, but they're a decent size. Probably a little bit too hard to tell males and females, but again, I haven't really looked at them. So you can comment on social media after you've seen this video and I will get back to you, or just ring the shop on Saturday and we can tell you if we can sex them or not. Possibly some young males, but they're a little bit too hard to tell. But we have peppermint bristlenose, super awesome. If you haven't seen a peppermint bristlenose before, a different species than your normal bristlenose, and they're nice. They're black with little tiny specks. You probably would have seen a lot of them in my fish room videos. We have a lot of discus. That is a nice looking discus. I'm not too sure if that's a blue turquoise, a red turquoise. Problem with discus when you see them in a bag like this is they all kind of look washed out, but you can see an awesome pattern to that. There are a lot of discus. Big variety. See, I would say that's a red turquoise or a blue. Yeah, no idea what types we've got, but we have lots of smaller discus. If you haven't kept discus before, they like the water a little bit warmer than most tropical fish. That one's a weird color. And a lot of them will develop their pattern and color as they get bigger. So you want your pH nice and low, between say 6.5 and 6.8. That is a pigeon blood, possibly, maybe, not entirely sure. Really, really hard to see some of these. And you want your temperature about 28 to 30 degrees. So nice and warm, low pH, as well as a low water hardness. And they'll do really, really well. They like meaty food, so frozen defrosted shrimp, worms, all that sort of stuff. Good high protein pellets, and they will do really, really well. They will get big, so they're gonna get like saucer sort of size, very big, awesome cichlid. They will sort of scrap, so you'd be better with a group of them together. Very cool fish, and they're one of the two types of fish that breed by laying eggs like normal fish do, but then the fry actually eat the slime coating off the parents. Yeah, super, super weird. I think Uraru do that as well, which is the little brown cichlids we had a couple of weeks ago. I think there's still a couple in the tanks over there. I'll have them on the screen somewhere so you can see what a Uraru looks like. But yeah, they are the two species of cichlids, both from South America, that eat the slime coating that the parents produce for the babies. Really, really weird. Anyway, we have a whole heap of discus. There'll be a little bit of footage on screen. They're going to be a little bit spooked, and obviously it'll take a few days to color up, so expect them to look a lot nicer soon. Back to the rest of the video. Okay. Goldfish. These are from China. They are red cap orandas, so just a different type of goldfish. They have a red cap and they're an oranda, and oranda just means the bumpy brain thing on the head. So as they get bigger, they're like a fantail, which is like the little round pot belly, and the double tail, that's 2 tails, and they have the big brain thing. So these are the brain fish. It is not their brain, it's their ren, which just means horrible growth. That's what ren means. It means horrible growth on top of the head. Someone's decided it looks cool and they've just line bred them to get bigger horrible growths. I know, good idea, yeah. But they are what they are. Orandas, kind of cute in their own right. Yes, very sweet little fish. I haven't tasted one, but I'm guessing they're sweet, not flavor-wise. Cut. They will get as big as a normal goldfish. So they're going to get like huge, like 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters, but they're a compact version of your normal big comets and that. A little bit slower than a normal goldfish. So if you mix them with normal goldfish, you have to make sure that these guys and girls get the food. Otherwise they're sort of going to be too slow with their fat body, wiggly tail and bulbous head thing. Bulbous cranium. Yes, but we have red cap orandas. Yay. Oh, we're getting towards the end. Oh, look. Okay, I did say there would be some really, really nice fish. Well, I didn't say that, did I? There's going to be some really, really nice fish, and here they are. Female betta fish, nice mixture of girls, deltas, half moons, nice colors. Oh, when I was breeding all these fish, this is what we'd want. Really nice colors of mixtures of all the different girls. They're just lovely. Lovely betta fish. So these are obviously female Siamese fighting fish. You can keep a group of them together, so you want at least sort of 4 or 5. You can get away with 3, but 3 you get the dominant one harass the other ones. So if you've got a couple of female betta fish and they're just harassing each other, add a couple more. You want like 40 litres, 60 litres plus, so don't cram them in a tiny little tank. And they'll do really, really well. But yeah, there's a nice mixture of females in there. Awesome female fancy betta fish. You could probably pair them up with the kois if you wanted to. And who knows what you would get. Well, we have the last bag. What are they? Oh, these are our dwarf gouramis. So these are the females of your normal striped dwarf gourami. Thought we'd get lots of blue ones, but obviously not. But we got the normal girls. And yep, they're filled with eggs. So if you want to breed dwarf gouramis, now is the time to breed dwarf gouramis, because we have some girls. Not many girls, so kind of be quick. Maybe message me on social media if you're far away to see if we've still got them, because there's not hundreds of them this time. But they're brown and most people don't notice them because they don't realize what they are. But if you want to breed gouramis, you need the girls. And these are the girls of the really nice red and blue stripy dwarf gouramis. I think that was everything. If you did enjoy this video, click the thumbs up so I know. If you want to see other unboxing videos, it's up there. If you want to see other stuff, it's there. There's a subscribey thing somewhere, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Why was my voice like that? Thanks for watching. Oh, okay, that's just weird. Ha.